Hey everyone, Luna Gamer Alex here. Welcome to my game room. And it's that time of the year again where when we nominate games for the Steam Awards. Looks like you can nominate your choices between now until December 1st. Oh, they only allow you a week to get this in. Winners will be announced January 3rd. Vote for the finalists during the winter sale. So the vote's going to happen when the winter sale comes. Okay. So let's just look at the categories here. I think in the past, I would just post an article on my blog about my nominees. So we're doing something a little different this year. I'm just gonna go through the nomination process here on video. So Game of the Year award. Maybe it was its immersive gameplay or its gripping story. I'm not sure if they change this up every year. Its well-crafted characters, immaculate design, or addictive multiplayer. Whatever the reason, the winner of this year's Game of the Year award is an instant classic. It's hot in this room. Okay, let's choose a nominee. So based on the games that you've played this year is how this works. Games that were released this year that you've played. I think it's how it works. Even games that you haven't played looks like. Yeah, you can even nominate because in case you play it on a different platform. For me, let me just see here. Games that you played. So they're giving you options here based on the games that you've played. I would say the most. Well, Megabonk is pretty good. Expedition 33, I thought was a good game, but it was problematic end game. It was doing that thing where they were trying to put all these content that you can visit at the end game. I mean, you can choose to skip them, but somebody like me, I like to look at everything. It's just I know they're trying to mimic like the design of a lot of these typical design of a Japanese role-playing game. So yeah, I wasn't a fan of the end game content, so and that made me stop playing because you lose the momentum whenever you do that. Like even a typical Japanese role-playing game, you lose the momentum near the end because all of a sudden all these options open up and all these side things that you can do. It's it's a little too much. It takes the attention away from the focused narrative of that game. I mean, it was great until that point, I would say. So based on, I guess these are also based on the hours that I played. Okay, well then I would nominate based on these that I, I would say Two Point Museum is actually very good. But I'm easily distracted, so I know a lot of these games. Like, yeah, most played is definitely Expedition 33. Megabonk, look at that 21 hours. Um, I'm gonna give it to Luminous. Um, it's very good. Slots and Daggers. Oh yeah, and this is recent. Clover Pit is also pretty good. Yeah, I'll give it to Luminous Arise. It's not as good as Tetris Effect, but out of all the games that they have that they showed me there, based on my gameplay, let me think about games that I played on other platforms though. Um, Let me go ahead and check my Epic Game account. Okay, so let me just look at my Epic Games here. Check on my recent games. Oh, because we forgot about Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I played that on Epic. What are the other games I played on Epic this year? There's Age of Wonders 4, but I don't think Sonic Racing was a little. It's not Sonic Racing Transform, so it's not as good as that. So yeah, I'm happy with Luminous Horizons as the best game of the year nominee. VR game of the year. I haven't played Luminous in VR. I haven't played Zaccaria Pinball in VR, but I guess if you have to pick, can you pick the same game multiple times now? Because I know there was a limitation before in previous years where you can't do that. What other games? Oh, only I didn't play any VR this year. I mean, it's harder for me to play games now. Ever since I started doing the home dialysis management past couple of years, so there's that. So the way that I spend free time these days is just completely different. Um, Between these two, I would think that Lumines would look nice in VR, but I need to try it out. But I guess if I have to nominate one, then I would definitely nominate Lumines again. They would allow this? Okay. Labor of Love. Okay, let's see. So these are games that just keep getting updated year after year after year. Um, there was a recent update to Menace from the Deep. I remember that. And they added, was it a DLC? I'm not sure. Was it? I think it was free content, right? It didn't grip me as. I think it just added another stage. I believe I just need to play this again. But this is a really good game, Menace of the Deep. Um, Wait, House Slave? I think they're just giving you options of games that have. Um, yeah. Normally, I would vote for No Man's Sky, but the problem with No Man's Sky, because they do give you like never-ending content, like they keep improving the game, they keep giving you new stuff and new stuff. But lately, the focus has been multiplayer. So, as somebody who mostly play games solo, it was disheartening that they're going that route. So that's why I haven't been nominating No Man's Sky. I think I'm gonna give this one to Dead by Daylight because they, after all these years, we're still getting new killers, and even though I haven't played this game that much, but you can see the total I have is 56 hours on it, and I keep getting new killers. I just need to go back in there. I keep getting new content, and I just need to go back in there and play the game again. So I would give it to Dead by Daylight. I would have given it to Dreamlight Valley, but their DLCs are like expensive, so I think I bought one of the DLC that I need to get back on Dreamlight Valley is very addictive, by the way. So, all right, best game on the Steam Deck. Okay, I need to remember to play something on the Steam Deck this year because there's something or some kind of a community reward that you can get by playing something on the Steam Deck every year. So I need to remember to do that because I haven't touched the Steam Deck in forever. Because the Steam Deck is really for people who don't have a desktop PC. Because you can use it as desktop mode and people who travel, I guess. Even though usually when I travel, when you travel, I don't usually normally play games when I travel. Even when I have the DS and also Nintendo handhelds, the Switch. I mostly like to play my games on the display, on a large display. And only those like exclusive handheld devices like from Nintendo, PSP, Vita, I would play them while I'm on the bed. But the Steam Deck, I haven't touched in a while. So if we have to choose a nominee, then I would give it to Megabunk. This would be great to play on the Steam Deck, I am sure. Um, or even Slots and Daggers actually would be. Oh, no, no. Clover Pit would be a lot better on the Steam Deck because it's fast. It's a very fast game. If you play Megabunk, you might have to spend 20 minutes on it. So I'll give it to Clover Pit. All right, Better with Friends. Well, good luck with this one. Um, I guess if you have, well, Absalom is actually very, very beautiful. I would say that this would be fun to play with a friend. Or even Snow Brothers too. Yes, definitely. Um, Luminous is all PvP though, so I'm not a big PvP fan. Shape of Dreams. This is also a very good game actually. Would be great actually to play that with people. But I mostly play alone. I'm a solo player. I don't have people to play with. I don't have close gaming friends, local gaming friends. So even on the internet, I got acquaintances. I don't have real gaming friends. So it's just a matter of choice here. Shape of Dreams actually is a very good game. I need to get back into it. Absalom is also very good. These are both very strong contenders. So I would say because Absalom is absolutely beautiful, I will nominate that as Better with Friends. It's great single player, but I'm sure it's more fun with another person playing with you. Visual style. Okay, so this should be cool. Well, it has to be Luminous. I mean, oh yeah, we can nominate it multiple times now. There used to be a time when you can't nominate the same game multiple times, which I thought was stupid. So Valve finally got their act together and said, yeah, why can't a game be Game of the Year and also beautiful and also, you know, uh, mechanically most satisfying, also best multiplayer, you know? So I'm glad that they changed their mind about that. Okay. Um, Most innovative? You can't say Expedition 33 is like, innovative. It's just well done. But I would say, yeah, Root Trees. I finished this actually. I haven't started the DLC, so I would say I would give it to Root Trees. That was very fun. I'm not. Is it innovative though? Innovative. You know what? Some of these newer, yeah, I would give it the Clover Pit. Like, let's go gambling. You know, simple, crazy. You know, and Lumines, it's just Lumines. Like I said, if Tetris Effect was actually here, it's Tetris Effect is like 100% better than Lumines will ever be. Um, so they can't perfect that after they've done Tetris Effect. There's no way they can make Luminous better because the problem with Luminous is it's trapped in the beat structure, and Tetris Effect it's not trapped in that beat structure, so the flow is so much better. Um, I had so much fun with the Root Trees I did. This is a deductive game, and then you browse the internet. I guess innovative. None of these are necessarily innovative. I'm trying to think of all the games I've played this year. I guess they showed me all these games I've played this year. With the, I think what we can do also is like check other games I've played. Let me also go to my YouTube channel. I guess is to look at the list of other games that I played. Maybe there's another game that comes to mind. All right, so let me just check real quick. Just this year. Just gonna go through all of these games. There's No, I'm Not Human. That was interesting, but I wouldn't say necessarily innovative. Um, Exorcism Agency was kind of innovative. It plays like Zuma, but it's also roguelite. I think I'm gonna give it to Exorcism Agency. That's one. Let me just look through and see if I find some more. Um, I've played a lot of games. I'm just looking at my YouTube channel here because I record everything. So I can just go through month after month all the way to January. But I also played a lot of older games because, for me, access to games is just a way for me to getting games just a way for me to be able to access them whenever I want. More about that than anything else. Star Vaders is definitely very good. Is it innovative enough? I think so. Star Vader is very good design wise, so I think I might give it to Star Vader. I need to play more of it. It's another roguelite deck building, but the way it works with movement and you have to move your characters around and combo it with attacks, it's very good. But I'm down to April now. I'm just gonna keep going here just to see if I see anything else this year. No, and then I was playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I need to get back into that. 2 Point Museum is also very good. I mean, as a museum simulator, actually, adds like the randomization of the stuff that you can get, unlock, and it's definitely well done. I think I'm gonna give it to Star Vader though. Yeah, I'm in January now. I don't think I see anything new here, so yeah, I would give it to Star Vader. There it is. Oh, there's a 2.0 is out now. Okay, I need to check that out. I'll give this one to Star Vaders. Okay, the best game you suck at. I don't necessarily suck at games, I guess. Oh, you know what? Wu Chang, but I think it's the game that sucks. That game is not that great. Why did I put Marvel Rivals in there? I even removed it from my library. I don't want it anymore. Such a horrible game. I guess fighting games could be suck at this year. I don't know. I suck at Chronos because I'm so scared of it. Yeah, this is a hard one. This category is always kind of silly. I normally would pick like a fighting game. I have played Fatal Fury on Epic Games, so I think I might just give it to Fatal Fury because I do have Stellar Blade also on Epic Game, but I haven't even touched that. So I'll give it to Fatal Fury because I would say fighting games because if you don't spend a lot of times playing it, then you're gonna suck at it. So we'll just yeah, I normally pick a fighting game here. Best soundtrack, well, that's gonna be easy, right? That's gonna be this is a good recommendation. Earthleon actually has a pretty good soundtrack, but this is probably gonna go to Lumines. As much as I hate that new the new muse for Tetsuya. This lady who sings in Luminate, so cheesy. I miss Genki Rockets, but we'll give it to Lumines. Great soundtrack in this game. Story rich. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna give it to Root Trees because I didn't even finish Expedition 33. As good as the story was, and if you never played that game, don't watch anything. Just play it so that the story will surprise you. It's great, but I think the problem is pacing towards the end. Like I said, that ruins a lot of Japanese role-playing games for me, and because they're using that formula so closely, it kind of ruined the game for me near the end. So I'm gonna give it to the Root Trees Are Dead. That was a great narrative experience. Sit back and relax. Okay, last nomination. This has to be Mega Bonk. It's either Mega Bonk or the other one. They're putting I'm Not Humans here now. The other one. Even Lumines is pretty good. Sit back and definitely. Lumines is taking everything. Play the game. Okay, so I have a couple of things I have to do here. Play the game I've nominated. I'll probably play Lumines later today, and then review and update the game. Yeah, I'll probably take care of that today too. So these are my nominations. I'll just go through them to summarize from the bottom to the top. So sit back and relax. Going to Lumines. Thank you, Steam, for allowing us to pick the same game for multiple categories. Outstanding story-rich game is Root Trees Are Dead. Play it. It's great. Best soundtrack, Lumines Arise. Best game you suck at, Fatal Fury. I have this on Epic Games. Most innovative gameplay award, the close to that would be Star Vaders. Outstanding visual style, Lumines, beautiful. Some of the stages, some of the themes are so beautiful. The one with the two what are those called? Iguanas? Oh no, chameleons. Oh, and then the one with the beta fish. Oh, beautiful. I wish they would release a DLC that you can use these themes in Tetris Effect. I think I would pay that like full price, $20 DLC with all the Lumines stuff into Tetris Effect. That would be great. Better with Friends at Absalom. Best game on Steam Deck. This would be games that you can play fast and quick at anywhere, anytime. I would say Clover Pit, Labor of Love, Dead by Daylight. This would have gone to that space game, but their focus on I said that space game. Let's get the name. No Man's Sky. Their focus on multiplayer. No. keep giving us single play. Just reward the single players, I mean the solo players, because that becomes the basis of the foundation of your audience. And when you add solo things, that's also can expand into people playing together, but when you focus too much on just rewarding only people who are playing with their friends, you're abandoning a big portion of your base. So because a lot of people just want to go in there and just chill for a little bit, and do things, and that's me, but so I'll give it to Dead by Daylight. And then best VR, I haven't tried this in VR. Let's get that disclaimer out, but I'm sure that this would look great in VR. I should try it soon. And then Game of the Year, Luminous Arise. So please share your Steam Awards nominees. You can actually you get a link. Yeah, right here. You can click on this. It becomes a link. Put it in the comments so I can check out your nominations. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I truly appreciate it. Happy gaming!